Good evening. Our program will start in a few minutes. Please stand by. Please be reminded of the following house rules. Let us all take a moment and reflect as we start our program with a prayer.
Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures here below. Praise Him above you, heavenly host. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen. God, we praise you. God, we praise you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, etos ang sinangalan,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Graduation Day is always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of an educational journey. And truly, tonight signifies the culmination of many years of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Friends, welcome to the Hospital ng Makati Residents Graduation Ceremony, entitled Ascend, Rise and Soar High into the Future. I'm your host, Dr. Joel Andre Enciso, and also joining us tonight is Dr. Alexandra Sedano. Hi, Lexi.
Hi, Joel. What a lovely night for us to celebrate with our dear seniors who will be graduating tonight. We would also like to welcome our esteemed guest, our City Mayor, Marlene Abigail Binay Campos, Hospital ng Makati Medical Director, Dr. Verhel Binay, Director for Clinical Division, Dr. Doris Maribel Camagay, Deputy Director for Graduate Medical Education, Dr. Jennifer Concepcion Lim, Director for Research Development and Innovation, Dr. Rosa Allen GC.
To all our dear department chairpersons, training officers, consultants, fellow residents, and all our other participants with us here tonight, welcome. Now, to officially start and commemorate tonight's event, allow me to introduce to you our Medical Director, Dr. Verhel P. Binay, for the opening remarks.
Distinguished Speaker, Dr. Rosa Allen C., Congressman Luis Campos, Mayor Abby Binay, Vice Mayor Monique Lagdameo, Directors and Deputy Directors of the different divisions, Chairpersons, Vice Chair, Training Officers, Medical staff of different clinical departments, parents, guests, and the stars of the night, the graduating residents, a pleasant day to all of you. Thanks be to God that our prayers have been heard. We have been on zero COVID case for 2 weeks already. Aside from that, we have to celebrate a very important event today, that is the day of your commencement. This is the day when we can tell the world that we are very proud of Hospital ng Makati Medical Training Program, because we have produced again new graduates from our residency training program that can enhance our medical service to our nation, and graduates whose values and principles have been molded by our training committees. I have summarized my important points in the acronym of ASCEND, A-S-C-E-N-D, the theme of your commencement. The first is A for assured of better future. I do not like to give promises because I'm not a politician, but I want to tell strongly this message, that the fact you are graduates of Hospital ng Makati, you are assured of your better future. We can hire you as hospitalists to continue your service. You can take your chosen subspecialties, and you are very much welcome to return. We have also another hospital, public-private partnership in principle at District 1. We can recommend to accommodate you for those specialties which are relevant to community service. We can offer your service to specialty health centers, and we can even saturate other health centers. Basta sa OSMA, sigurado ka. The second is S for salute to our parents, guardians, and mentors. Please allow me to salute the parents, guardians, husbands, and wives of our graduates. I know how hard you work for the better future of your sons and daughters. I know what kind of fear you have felt for your sons, daughters, husbands, and wives during this pandemic. But you have been steadfast supporting them for this fight. And so, let us give a big hand to our parents, guardian, husbands, and wives of our graduates. Thank you. I'm going to tell again that the fact you are graduates of Hospital na Makati, you are assured of your better future. Not because you have come from prestigious medical schools, but because you have prestigious mentors who trained you well. So let us salute your respective chairpersons, vice chair and training officers and committee members who did their best to educate you and transfer their knowledge and skills. And so, let us also give our chairs, vice chair and training officers a big hand. Thank you. The third is C for commitment to nation building. Hospital na Makati commits itself to rebuilding our nation with others when it confronts the social problems of poverty and conflict among our people. We are producing highly competent, committed, and compassionate specialist physicians who can contribute to building our nation again, equipping them with necessary medical knowledge, skills, and values of empathy, compassion, teamwork, and malasakit, among others, creating a brand of culture, the OSMAC brand, a legacy of leadership, doing right things in a right way compassionately, wherein our service results to healthy and happy Makatizen. If we can do it in Makati, we can do it also in our whole country. The fourth is E for empathy. In your journey as resident doctors, you have incorporated empathy. You did your best to understand them. Be aware of them. Be sensitive to them and vicariously experience their feelings and thoughts. However, during this pandemic, you can hardly touch them. You can hardly hug them. Definitely, you still have managed to talk to them wholeheartedly. Your conscience has compelled you to come and continue to serve our pitiful patients. You have continued to show your compassion and care. I strongly believe that you have imbibed the culture of malasakit. Please continue to let everyone feel it. The fifth is N for never-ending support of Makati City Government. On behalf of Hospital na Makati Management Committee, I would like to thank the government of Makati City under the leadership of our own Mayor Abby Binay, Vice Mayor Monique Lagdameo, and Congressman Luis Campos for their endless and unconditional love and support to Hospital na Makati to serve those who ask and need our expertise. The greatest chunk of the city budget always goes to Hospital na Makati. The greater we utilize the budget, the greater we serve the people. Let us continue our true service. The sixth is D for dedication for Dr. Rosa Alingsi and Dr. Roberto Roasa. I know that the graduating residents are the stars of the night, but Dr. Rosa Alingsi and Dr. Roberto Roasa are also stars of the night because they are about to retire too. Please allow me to give my tribute to them. For Dr. C, let me use an excerpt of my speech during the 6th RDI Annual Research Paper Contest. When I was still a resident physician, research was my love. but at the same time my weakness, primarily because we didn't have enough training to be equipped with skills and know-how of research. Research was not the priority of the administration. In other words, you were on your own to learn. However, we used to have annual research paper contests too. You could graduate even you did not make any research. Just to let you know, I landed third place in the research paper contest because the first two places were awarded to prospective studies which automatically gained higher scores, and mine was retrospective study only. So, when I was studying my masteral at Ateneo, I had recommended a structural organization to create research division and innovation for Hospital na Makati. My dream came true when I was appointed as the chief of this hospital. I asked immediately Dr. Rosa Alinsi to head the division because I believe that Dr. C has the profound knowledge, skills, and passion for research and innovation. Dr. C is in the best position for this. True enough, Dr. C has lobbied several policies and guidelines, conducted several trainings, instituted research websites, expanded and influenced some of our medical specialists to be part of the research and innovation. We have now produced several research papers locally and internationally. With that, please accept my warm congratulations to you, Dr. Rosa Alinsi, because you have made the first phase of foundation of Research Division and Innovation. It is a hard feeling that you are going to retire mandatorily in 3 weeks' time. But I, together with the whole Hospital na Makati staff and this institution as well, are very grateful to your contribution, and you have a legacy to leave for Hospital na Makati. So let us give a big hand for Dr. Rosa Alinsi. Thank you, Dr. Rosa Alinsi. Everything really comes in pairs. 1 week after the retirement of Dr. Rosa Alinsi will be the retirement of Dr. Roberto Ruasa, our beloved director of 2 divisions, the Division of Financial Management and the Division of Business Operation. Dr. Ruasa has been a long-time chair of the Department of Ophthalmology. His dedication to serve our patient is insurmountable. His wisdom in financial management is highly praiseworthy. That is why Dr. Ruasa is so rich. But definitely, he has more savings in heaven because of his long years of service for the poor. Dr. Ruasa has been a religious follower of the Commission on Audit. That is why we can correct and prevent COA's findings at once, and we have contributed to the Makati's highest rating from COA of unmodified opinion for 4 straight years, citing city's compliance with auditing rules and procedures. Dr. Ruasa has also lobbied several policies and guidelines relative to the promissory note, PhilHealth collections, and its distribution, among others. It is with heavy heart that we have to retire mandatorily, but we have to follow the Civil Service Commission. We are so grateful to your great contributions, not just in financial management, but also to your value of genuine dedication and love for Hospital na Makati. So let us give a big hand to Dr. Roberto Ruasa. Thank you, Dr. Roberto Ruasa. Finally, to end my message, please allow me to honor all of you. You have dedicated your life to fight against the COVID virus. Though many of you have been infected with the virus, but you were able to recover. This pandemic has bothered us for almost 2 years, yet you did not bother to go away and quit from the fight. Instead, you have shown your true dedication by continuing to fight against this COVID virus. And finally, we can now feel and see that we can defeat the COVID-19 virus. We are now on our second week COVID-free hospital. With that, mabuhay po kayong lahat. Congratulations to all of you. Merry Christmas in advance. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Dr. Binay, again for gracing us this evening and for your continuous support to us residents in training.
For tonight's keynote message, it is with great pleasure to introduce to you our distinguished guest. She was the chairman and training officer of the Department of Internal Medicine. Currently, the head of the section of endocrinology, head of the nutritional support team, and our director of research development and innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Dr. Rosa Allen G.C.
Her Excellency, Madam Abby Binay, Mayor of the City of Makati, Dr. Verhel P. Binay, our Hospital Director, Dr. Doris Camagay, Director for Clinical Division, Dr. Jennifer Concepcion Lim, Deputy Director for Graduate Medical Education, members of the Management Committee, respective directors and deputy directors of the different divisions and support staff, chairman of the different clinical departments and its training officers and members of the training committee, families, friends, residents, and more importantly, our graduates. A blessed day to all. As Theodore Roosevelt once said, nothing worth having was ever achieved without effort. To our graduates, I am privileged to be part of this important milestone in your professional life. Your dream didn't become a reality through magic. It came through fruition because of sweat, determination, and hard work you have shown all these years. We all know that becoming a doctor was never easy. It's a long and challenging journey, and the way up the ladder of success in the respective careers you have chosen is all the more intricate. Indeed, I know the road toward this residency graduation and sweet success has been tough for all of you. Your path made all the more complex by this pandemic. And yet I am confident it has shaped you all into becoming a better people. And yes, better doctors as well. More than anything, you have your resilience to thank for, being able to adapt to these challenging times while fulfilling and accomplishing your myriad responsibilities and upholding to the standards of our institution that has worked tirelessly in making everyone proud of its roots. Truly, it is an exercise of self-discipline, dedication, and motivation. Believe me when I say passion, commitment, and diligence will always make it easier for all of you to reach your destination. I have always believed in the saying that superior doctors prevent disease, mediocre doctors treat the disease before it is evident, while inferior doctors treat the disease full-blown one. Aspire to become superior doctors. History has shown that medicine is constantly evolving, and the research has helped us, the medical community, to become better healers and teachers. My vision as the Director for Research Development and Innovation was for everyone to understand the impact of research in their clinical practice. Without new evidences brought about by the latest scientific breakthroughs, we won't know what else we need to learn in order to become a complete physician. The knowledge you gain from your evidence-based readings during your residency training and the precious pearls you have gathered from your mentors, combined with your innate compassion and care for your patients, will certainly lead you towards the right path. Never lose sight of the fact that your patients are your real world teachers. Compassion, together with sincerity, honesty, patience, and integrity, are important attributes you need to bring with you as you continue your professional journey. These are the attributes I stand by to ensure that my patients will always feel safe and secure in my care. Know that we are not merely healers, but teachers as well. It is our responsibility to teach and empower our patients to take better care of themselves. We must become true advocates for good health, not only through our words, but in our actions as well. As you leave Hospital ng Makati to begin a new chapter in your professional life, ascend and soar high into the future. I am sure OSMAC has helped you master what it takes to face the world with confidence. Yan ang tatak OSMAC. To end, I would like to say and share with you this beautiful saying. A meaningful life is not about being rich, being popular, being highly educated, or being perfect. It is about being real, being humble, being able to share ourselves and touch the lives of others. It is only then that we could have a full, happy, and contented life. Again, my sincerest congratulations to all our graduates, their families, and loved ones who share this momentous milestone with you today. To their mentors, continue to be the guiding lights and advocates of excellence so that our graduates will be the superior doctors we want them to be. God bless us all, always.
Thank you, Dr. Rosa C., for that meaningful and insightful message. Surely the graduates will bring these lessons and values as they venture in the outside walls of our institution.
We would also like to take this opportunity to extend our warmest gratitude and regards to our dear RDI Director, mentor, and definitely a strong pillar of our institution, Dr. Rosa Allen G.C. Thank you for always supporting us residents with your constant positivity and encouragement in the field of research. We will surely miss you, Dr. C.
Moving forward, it is my distinct privilege to introduce to you our beloved City Mayor, Mayor Marlene Abigail S. Binay Campos, to grace us with her inspirational message.
Good afternoon. Every year, the Hospital ng Makati invites me to give an inspirational message to the graduates of our residency program. I look forward to it because of my commitment to deliver quality healthcare to Makatizens, especially our yellow card holders. I believe in inequality in the delivery of social services, and our constituents heavily depend on us, the city government, and the Hospital ng Makati for their medical and healthcare needs. As if that kind of pressure was not enough, you had to face the pandemic head-on during a residency here in OSMAC. That experience has been challenging even for the most seasoned doctors and medical personnel. I commend you for standing your ground for your patience and dedication. Thank you for your selflessness during what is probably the worst medical emergency in recent history. A couple of days ago, I received reports of zero COVID admissions from both Makati Medical Center and OSMAC. After 20 months, our medical frontliners have been given some respite. We can only hope that the worst part is over. However, we must begin to rebuild and strengthen our healthcare system. COVID will not be the last medical emergency we will be dealing with. The best thing to do is arm ourselves with the right tools, prepare and train for similar situations. My dear doctors, you have signed up for a life of service and hard work. As you graduate from your residency at OSMAC and pursue your medical career, I pray that you never forget your experience here at OSMAC. May the challenges strengthen you and affirm your commitment to public service. I know that you are destined to do great work in the future. No matter where your path leads you, do remember that you have a home here in Hospital ng Makati and the City of Makati. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor Binay Campos, for that heartwarming and inspirational message. It's always a pleasure to have you with us in such momentous events. And now the most significant moment in every graduation ceremony has come. May we call on our Deputy Director for Graduate Medical Education and our Resident Physician's Advisor, Dr. Jennifer Concepcion Lim, for the presentation of graduates.
To our honorable guests, colleagues, residents, and their families, good evening. Graduation is a time of completion, of finishing, of an ending. However, it is also a time of celebration of achievements not only for our graduating residents and their families, but for their mentors and the institution as well. At this point, we would like to acknowledge the chairs and training officers from the following departments. From the Department of Pathology, Department Chair Dr. Nelia Cejudo, and Training Officers Dr. Francis Moria for Clinical Pathology and Dr. Monina Montenegro for Anatomic Pathology. From Obstetrics and Gynecology, Dr. Maria Imelda Calo, Chair, and Resident Training Officer Dr. Anne Catherine Castro. From the Department of Internal Medicine, Dr. J. Fonte, Chair, and Dr. Jonathan Arquiza, Training Officer. From the Department of Family and Community Medicine, Dr. Cynthia De La Cruz, Chair, and Dr. Catherine Danielle Duqueli, Training Officer. From the Department of Emergency, Pre-Hospital, Disaster, and Ambulatory Care Medicine, Dr. Roderick Vito, Chair, and Dr. Jason Arboleda, Training Officer. Acknowledging the Chair of Physical and Rehabilitation Medicine, Dr. Ronald Calma, and Training Officer, Dr. Yasmin Mangubat. From the Department of Ophthalmology, Dr. Vicente Victor Ocampo Jr., Chair, and Dr. Maria Dulce Corazon Peralta, Training Officer. From the Department of Pediatrics, we have Dr. Zenaida Roble, Chair, and Dr. Paul Joseph Galutira, Training Officer. From the Department of Surgery, we would like to give recognition to the Chair, Dr. John Anthony Gomez, and their Training Officer, Dr. Jose Bernie Franada. From the Department of Otorhinolaryngology, Head and Neck Surgery, Dr. Howard Enriquez, and the Training Officer, Dr. Amando Virgilio Santos. From the Department of Radiology, Dr. Arsenio Gonzalez, and Training Officer, Dr. Catlea Teresa Manlapas. Lastly, we would like to acknowledge the Chair of the Department of Anesthesiology, Dr. Vivian De Los Santos, and Training Officer, Dr. Arthur Joseph Marquez. As Deputy Director of the Graduate Medical Education of Hospital ng Makati, it is my honor to present to you the residents who have successfully completed the requirements of their training programs. Presenting the graduates of the Residency Training Programs of Hospital ng Makati 2021. From the Department of Internal Medicine, Dr. Fritz Angelo V. Kasama. Dr. Aldrin J. Foranes. Dr. Mary Lourdes Ray D. David Santos. Dr. Cristina A. Dorado. Dr. Ryan Paul A. Fernandez. Dr. Israel Orlando P. Gatchalian, Dr. Luis Michael L. Gutierrez, Dr. Carl Wenty Nicolai A. Piat, Dr. Remir Theodore P. Nolasco, Dr. Maria Serena M. Pokis, Dr. Rick Brennan Rutor, Dr. Edlin John G. Santos, from the Department of Family and Community Medicine, Dr. Lisa Luz Kaliman, Dr. Abigail P. Carinal, Dr. Lloyd Eunice B. Gonzalez, Dr. Julian Paulo R. Paraiso, from the Department of Emergency, Pre-Hospital, Disaster, and Military Care Medicine, Dr. Lady Mylene M. Abaringos, Dr. Nicolo Giuseppe S. Alampay, Dr. Julius Justin O. Bergonia, Dr. Catherine Dayan P. Fernandez, Dr. Karina Lisa R. Gonzalez, Dr. Carlson J. Mendoza, and Dr. Ana K. A. Moreno. From the Department of Physical and Rehabilitation Medicine, Dr. Ria Cecilia S. Malion. Dr. Feline Lucy G. Emar Millares. Dr. Paula Cecilia A. Cruz. Dr. Rafael Luis E. Lichauco. Dr. Juvenil Isid J. Perez. From the Department of Ophthalmology, Dr. Janina Faye C. Porquera. Dr. John Ulrich P. Porquera. From the Department of Pediatrics, Dr. May Kathleen L. Bicomo. Dr. Jenica Don P. Lagal. Dr. Alexander Lloyd S. Nang. Dr. Ria Camille R. Tan. From the Department of Surgery, Dr. Krisha Selma P. Erdiza. Dr. Nipse Paulo P. Candelario. From the Department of Otorhinolaryngology, Head and Neck Surgery, Dr. Nina Lani Constantino. Dr. Edna Alexandra D. Lawas. From the Department of Radiology, Dr. Mark Lloyd J. Bautista. Dr. Mark William D. Piano. Dr. Carlo Alejandro D. De La Rosa. Dr. Abigail Dorothy P. Picarde. Dr. Monique M. Inchong. Dr. Manolo E. Katipunan. From the Department of Anesthesiology, Dr. Ed Shane L. Arevalo. Dr. Norberto G. Carlos Jr. Dr. Angeli V. Chua Pascual. Dr. Jose Miguel M. de Guzman. And Dr. Art Lester A. Generao. Congratulations, dear doctor.
Congratulations, graduates! At this point, let us be all ears to no less than the batch representative himself, Chief President from the Department of Pediatrics. Let us give a big virtual round of applause for Dr. Alexander Lloyd Nang.
Today, we have finally completed years of residency training, and it is something to be proud of. Residency in itself is hard, and even harder in the context of COVID. Not everyone could have endured what we went through. But more so, I think we should be proud because we were able to save lives. Those times when we were worried about our patients' urine output, when we ourselves were anuric, we were saving lives. All those times when our manpower was down to 20% and we had to go on straight duties, or when we've had multiple revisions of our super final duty schedule version 3s, we were saving lives. Those days when our ears are about to get ripped off, all because of wearing masks for way too long, or those times when we cherish every second in the comfort room because it is the only place where we can breathe fresh air. Again, we were saving lives. How about those times when we couldn't go home because of fear of bringing home COVID? Or when we couldn't take care of our families because we are too busy taking care of strangers? We were choosing to save lives and it all's worth it. All these adversities, these were not able to keep us down. We continued to save lives. We were at the front lines when it all began. We're still here when it's about to end. Back when they were still trying to figure out the virus, what precautions are effective, how it is transmitted, we were already out there risking our lives. We had the choice to walk away, but we did not. Fueled by one decent meal, 2 hours of sleep, and a lot of willpower, day by day we went on. When countless colleagues and friends have fallen ill, we still chose to stay. Yes, we were scared, but we chose to stay. That, my batchmates, is something to be proud of. More than being able to graduate, we should be proud of our choice to save lives. And as we go our separate ways, let's not forget that not even a pandemic can stop us. As long as we are choosing to save lives, we can always rise above.
Thank you, Dr. Lloyd, for that inspirational message. As we celebrate tonight's graduation, we would also like to remember our dear colleagues who have helped us in our training in achieving our goals of being the remarkable physicians that we are today. As we face the realities of the pandemic, we unfortunately experienced great losses in our institution this year. Our dear Dr. Joseph G. Anichete, Director for Nursing Division.
And Dr. Christian Banday, former Chief Resident of the Department of Internal Medicine. Tonight, we give highlight to the lives that they have touched and the lessons that they have imparted.
Dearest graduates, our seniors, congratulations! On behalf of your junior residents, Thank you for all the lessons, company, and guidance. We will be forever grateful.
Your dedication to serve and teach have inspired us to be the best doctors to our patients and continue to strive for excellence. We will miss our times together, both the good times and the bad. Again, our warmest gratitude.
You are my universe, and I just want to put you first. And you are my universe, and in the night I lie and look up at you. When the morning comes, I watch you rise. There's a paradise they couldn't capture, that bright infinity inside your eyes. 매일 밤 내게 날아가 꿈이란 것도 잊은 채 나 웃으며 너를 만나. Never ending forever, baby. You are my universe, and I just want to put you first. You are my universe, and you make my world light up inside. 어둠이 내게 흔들펴냈었지. 길어진 그림자 속에서. And they said that we can't be together because we come from different sides. You are my universe, and I just want to put you first. You are my universe, and you make my world light up inside. My universe, my universe, my universe. 나를 밝혀주는 건 너란 사랑으로 수놓아진 별. 내 우주에 넌 또 다른 세상을 만들어주는 걸. 너는 내 별이자 나의 호주니까. 지금의 시련도 결국엔 잠시니까. 너는 언제까지나 지금처럼 밝게만 빛나줘. 우리는 너를 따라 이긴 밤을 수놓아. 너와 함께 날아가. When I'm without you I'm crazy. 자 어서 내 손을 잡아. We are made of each other, baby. You are my universe, and I just want to put you first. You are my universe, and you make my world light up inside. My universe, my universe, my universe.
As we reach the conclusion of tonight's event, we have none other than our Director for Clinical Division, Dr. Doris Maribel Camagay, to share her closing remarks.
Good evening. As we end our program for tonight, the members of the Clinical Division would like to give acknowledgements to those who have given their support to the division itself, as well as to the training and development of our resident physicians. On behalf of the Clinical Division, our utmost gratitude goes to Dr. Verhel P. Binay as our Hospital Director, as well as the division heads comprising the Management Committee, who are providing the strategic direction and establishing the fundamental values and ethical principles in which OSMAC operates. These values and principles shape the development of our medical officers into doctors, being with the Nasikap OSMAC pride. Appreciation also goes to the nurses and the midwives who are the partners of the doctors in the care of our patients at the emergency room and other pre-hospital services, the ambulatory care medicine and surgical care complexes, the wards and hospital extension facilities that were built due to the pandemic. Of course, we cannot forget the staff of the ancillary division who are also delivering the diagnostic services to our patients and the unit providing other support for our patients, the PEMS. The non-clinical services, such as the information and communication technology, also have to be thanked for their valuable support in documenting and storage and retrieval of patient records, among other functions. Our daily life at OSMA cannot be as clean and as organized without the help of the unsung heroes. They are our outsourced employees, such as the security guards and the janitorial services. But the people who are helping us with our HR and administrative needs, and even providing personal advice, are the clinical secretaries, who have assumed the persona of nanays or the ates of the medical officers and consultants, such that they have become invaluable family members of the departments. But the committee directly responsible for ensuring a seamless training process of all the residents of the different clinical departments is the Graduate Medical Education, headed by the energetic Deputy Director, Dr. Jennifer Concepcion Lim. Together with the training officers, as well as the other medical specialists in each department, they are all considered faculty mentors because they are supervising the residents as the latter execute the clinical management of their patients. To all medical specialists, thank you for teaching our residents. To Dr. Jenny, thank you for leading the training officers and also advising the RPO. The clinical division is also saying goodbye by virtue of a law that mandates the retirement of government employees at a certain age to two luminaries of OSMAC who were former chairpersons of their departments before they were handpicked to be members of the management committee. Dr. Rosa Alinsi was formerly the chair of the Department of Internal Medicine before heading the Research, Development, and Innovations Division, while Dr. Rupert Ruasa was formerly the chair of the Department of Ophthalmology before assuming the Finance Division Directorship. Dr. Rosa and Dr. Boyet, you will be missed. The deputy directors and chairs of the different departments also sent their personal messages to the graduates, and I am sharing them with you now. We have on this slide the messages of Dr. Vicente Victor Acampo from Ophthalmology and Dr. Vivian De Los Santos from Anesthesia. Congratulations to all the graduates. You made it despite very unusual and difficult conditions the last 2 years. We wish you all the luck in the next chapter of your young medical careers. Make OSMAC proud. Congratulations to this year's graduates. You have spent your last 2 years of residency during the pandemic. Thus, you're the true and brave frontliners. We wish you the best as you go out into the real world. What you have learned here at OSMAC, pay it forward and share. Your leadership and guidance have helped us in these trying times of the pandemic. Your sacrifices in the front line will be remembered. The only request of all your mentors is that one day you would be proud to say that this good, capable, and diligent physician once worked the noble halls of Hospital ng Makati. Good luck to all. These are messages from Dr. Roderick Vito of Emergency Medicine, Pre-Hospital, Disaster, and ACM, and Dr. Howard Enriquez, Chair, Department of Otorhinolaryngology. From Dr. J. Fonte, Chair of the Department of Internal Medicine, the 2,000 word of the year, according to Merriam-Webster, is vaccine. As you leave OSMAC, be like a vaccine, someone who offers hope to your suffering patients and relatives. And yet, just like vaccines, we may not be 100% effective. So remember the essence of our existence: to cure sometimes, to relieve often, to comfort always. The video messages of Dr. Gerald C. and Dr. Zenaida Roble were corrupted, so I'm reading their messages to you. Good afternoon to our dear graduates. Thank you for being part of the OSMAC family. It is time for you to spread your wings, and hopefully in the future you will continue to serve our Makatizens with your new expertise. Good luck, and once again, congratulations. Congratulations to our new graduates. Now we are setting you free. Pumayo kayo at magpakadulubhasa. Good luck to all of you, always keeping in mind to be patient always, to be humble, and go for excellence with a heart. Congratulations, residents. Wishing you success in your future endeavors. That's from Dr. Cheryl Bilon Medrana, Deputy Director of the Ambulatory Care Medicine Complex. Congratulations to all graduates. Spread your wings. You will always be our OSMAC pride. From Dr. Maria Imelda Calo of the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology. Congratulations to the OSMAC graduates. Good luck on your next journey as you carry out in practice everything that you have learned as a 5-star physician. From Dr. Cynthia de la Cruz, Chair, Department of Family and Community Medicine. Dr. Archie Gonzalez of the Department of Radiology likes to say, may your graduation be the beginning of many more achievements in your life. Wherever you go, go with all of your heart. And lastly, but not the least, from Dr. Ronald Alfonso Calma of the Department of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation. Parting is such sweet sorrow. We have gone through a lot of tests and tribulation, and hopefully we come out as better persons and specialists in our field. You are ready to make our world a better place. Before I give my final message, this program would not have been possible without the support of the Makati City government and our mayor. But all the groundwork, the planning, the execution of this program was through the efforts of the Resident Physicians Organization under the leadership of Dr. Ryan King Malanao. Carry on, RK. Finally, my parting words to the OSMAC graduates. Ascend and rise, OSMAC Masikap physicians, soar high to the future. A pleasant good evening to all.
Thank you, Dr. Kamagay, for the inspirational message. And there you have it, Joel. As we are about to end this virtual event, any last words from my handsome co-host?
It has been my pleasure to join you here in this virtual stage, Lexi. And again, thank you to our esteemed speakers, consultants, and all our participants for joining us tonight. Congratulations, graduates! May you all continue to rise and soar high into the future. I am Dr. Joel Andre Enciso.
And Dr. Alexandra Sedan.
Signing off, good night everyone, and God bless.
In the night I lie and look up at you. When the morning comes I watch you rise. There's a paradise they couldn't capture, that bright infinity inside your eyes. 매일 밤 내게 날아가 꿈이란 것도 잊은 채 나 웃으며 너를 만나. Never ending forever baby. You are my universe and I just want to put you first. You are my universe and you make my world light up inside. 어둠이 내게 흔들편했었지. 길어진 그림자 속에서. And they said that we can't be together because we come from different sides. You are my universe and I just want to put you first. You are my universe and you make my world light up inside. My universe, my universe, my universe. 나를 밝혀주는 건 너란 사랑으로 수놓아진 별. 내 우주에 넌 다른 세상을 만들어주는 girl. 너는 내 별이자 나의 호주니까 지금 이 시련도 결국엔 잠시니까. 너는 언제까지나 지금처럼 밝게만 빛나줘. 우리는 너를 따라 이긴 밤을 수놓고 너와 함께 날아가. When I'm without you I'm crazy. 자 어서 내 손을 잡아. We are made of each other baby. You are my universe and I just want to put you first. You are my universe and you make my world light up inside. My universe, my universe, my universe. My universe and I In the night I lie and look up at you. When the morning comes I watch you rise. There's a paradise they couldn't capture. That bright infinity inside your eyes. 매일 밤 내게 날아가. 꿈이란 것도 잊은 채 나 웃으며 너를 만나. Never ending forever baby. You are my universe and I just want to put you first. You are my universe and you make my world light up inside. 어둠이 내겐 더 변했었지. 길어진 그림자 속에서. And they said that we can't be together because we come from different sides. You are my universe and I just want to put you first. You are my universe and you make my world light up inside. My universe, my universe. My universe. My world light up inside. My world light up inside. 나를 밝혀준 건 너란 사랑으로 수놓아진 별. 내 우주에 넌 또 다른 세상을 만들어주는 girl. 너는 내 별이자 나의 호주니까. 지금의 시련도 결국엔 잠시니까. 너는 언제까지나 지금처럼 밝게만 빛나줘. 우리는 너를 따라 이긴 밤을 수놓고. 너와 함께 날아가. When I'm without you I'm crazy. 자 어서 내 손을 잡아. We are made of each other baby. You are my